Cheers!
Cheers!
It's almost as if we've been drinking before this.
Welcome to Ladies' Night with the Pussy Posse.
Harper.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
I'm Susan. I mean,
She's drunk.
She doesn't even know who she is.
Tori. I'm Tori. Sorry.
Well, now that we've figured that out, another mystery solved. If you are in a comfortable, committed relationship, you may want to swipe left today, but if you are looking for something new or want to spice things up, you may want to swipe right because we are talking about online dating. And our goal is to get you offline and off other things as well.
Yeah. Get offline and get on to me.
Wow. We're going to add some, as we do each time, because we need an excuse to drink, as if. We have a drinking game, cards that will get you drunk. If any of us point at one of the other girls or call out a name,
Whatever that may be.
and call each other by name, we're going to grab a card and drink. You guys at home, make your own drinking game. If your favorite girl up here drinks, you might want to drink with us. If you have dark hair and a dark haired girl drinks, you drink with them, or a blonde. If you have no hair, drink with everybody. Just drink. It's going to be more fun. We're going to say more ridiculous stuff, blah, 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 as we continue to drink. So let's get started. Online dating and drinking. Where are you?
Are you going to deal the cards out? Or
Oh, you want one? Okay, we'll take the card to
during
start.
this commercial break, go grab a drink. We'll be right back.
Grab your drink, make them strong, make them tall, just like we like our men.
Okay.
Unless you're short.
We like that too.
It's okay.
Yes. Now, years ago, it used to be like if you met somebody online, it was like, shh, don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody. And now everybody's meeting everyone
Right.
online.
Right.
And there are
Right.
so many different, you can for it or,
It's
you
the
know.
only way to meet someone right now during the epidemic.
I think it's great because, I mean, as much as I don't like online dating, you get a way bigger audience online dating than you do if you go to a bar with 50 people or 100 people in it, or a club where, you have to pick that person out and see them across the bar. So I don't love online dating, but I don't hate it. What we need to talk about, though, is how you guys can do it better. Please don't swipe right on every girl. That's my first, big one. I don't swipe right on every guy. There has to be something in your picture, in your bio, that makes me want to swipe on you.
Wait, what if they're trying to bring their odds up? I don't think that's a bad idea, because some of them, they have to swipe right for us to connect, right? Isn't that true?
But do you swipe right on everybody? I'm not swiping right on everybody. If you're a guy, don't swipe right on every girl. If
Well,
you
how
like
do you know they're swiping right
They
on every girl?
because I talk to them, because I have guy friends, and because I go out on dates and I meet people.
What's the problem with that? I don't get it. What's the problem?
Do you swipe right on every guy?
No, but it doesn't matter. What matters is if you actually start talking to the dude, right? So why isn't he going to increase his odds?
He's building the pond. He's
pool.
filling the pond with fish.
That makes
Because
sense
if
to
he
me.
doesn't
Or
like a
Tish.
short redhead that doesn't have big tits, he shouldn't be swiping on me when he sees my
Oh,
picture.
you're saying the dudes that are swiping on you are not interested?
I'm saying that I know that there are a lot of guys out there, and you're out there, guys. I'm saying there are a lot of guys out there that swipe right on everyone just to see if they can get some action.
Oh,
But are
maybe.
you saying that you think he'd swipe right on you and he'd fuck you, even though you're not his type, but he
But he
would never
doesn't
look
wanna-
into anything further than that?
Well, I mean,
if you were willing to hook up with
That's
him.
a whole nother issue, because I say also be transparent about what you're looking for.
Sure.
Like when I go online, I'm saying I'm looking for my person. I want to find my person. I don't want to be out there on a different date every week. Some guys do, and if you do and you're a guy, then go for it. Then find a different girl to take out, spend your money on, take on a date, and be casual with. But if you're looking for your person, then spend the time, read what we have to say, and tell us about you, because that's how you're going to ultimately rope me in, is if there's something about you that I'm interested in. Because I'm not swiping right on everybody. I swipe
Okay.
right less than anybody you probably know.
I'll just tell you what they have to have for me personally. They have to have one picture, not with sunglasses on, so I can see their eyes, and I need to see their teeth. Because I need,
There.
I need to know. So you need to smile with your teeth out, and then at least one picture, and then you need to have something in your bio about you. And now, like I'm like really particular about a lot of things, so you're gonna have to put a lot of stuff in your bio, but you should at least say like who you are, where you're from, like
What do you like?
So I get an idea. Yeah, what you like to do in your off time, and maybe even what you do for a living. I mean, if you're not opposed to letting that out of the right.
Yeah. Yeah.
For somebody's bio, I think you need to have some up-to-date pictures.
Yes, yes,
and not with somebody cut off.
Oh, thank you for saying that. That is my biggest pet peeve. Like, you don't have a single decent picture of yourself, and the only one you got, you either had to cut out your mom, your ex-girlfriend, your brother,
Your wife.
niece, your
wife. You pointed at me, so you need to flip your card because you're not allowed to point
I
at
did
me.
point.
What does it say?
You're correct, sir.
What's it say?
Sir, man.
Everyone must speak. I don't like that one in the third person. No, that I've had too much
Okay.
alcohol to even do that.
Take another card. I'll
Thank
let you
you.
have another one.
Everyone wearing glasses drinks. Well,
That'd be you
we're not
too.
wearing them. We don't have to drink.
But you wear
I
them.
have contacts in.
I
I'll
don't care.
drink.
I felt like
I agree
drinking
with you.
anyway.
I drink
Cheers.
too.
Let's
I have
get
contacts.
let's get back to the bio, please. Some current pictures of you, or if you have like a dog or something like that, great. Just something to show your personality. Now, as far as like a bio for me, I don't want to know. I don't want a novel.
No,
you
I
know?
don't like novels, but I need basics, right?
Just something short and sweet to me.
I agree with you.
Just a little bit,
I
because
agree.
there are like the boxes they can check and all that sort of stuff.
I do like the fact that a lot of the sites, and backing up, there was a time when there was a stigma, I think, attached to online dating. Now there are quality people online dating. I mean, to give ourselves credit, we're on there, so it's not the creepy thing that it might have once been considered. Don't get me wrong, I watch murder porn on Discovery ID, and I watch Web of Lies, and who might really be on the other end of that internet, but there's enough of a screening process that you can find that out. But I think that I agree in your bio. It doesn't, I'm not looking for a novel. I want to know that you read my bio. In my bio, I put something at the very end that says, tell me the name of a Third Eye Blind song, so that I know you read. That's my dog. He's very insistent that you tell me the name of a Third Eye Blind song. So just so I know you read my whole bio. I don't want. If there's one thing that bugs me on one of the sites that I have, is you have your regular public pictures and then you have your private photos. When somebody says nothing to you and then requests to see your private photos, you haven't even said hello. You haven't told me anything about yourself.
Okay, let's get back to starting to chat.
Okay.
Well, I like them to ask questions. Like, don't I ask questions? Don't you ask questions?
Yes.
Go ahead, Barbie.
Go ahead.
Oh, you said her name,
I did.
so you
I'm
need
just-
another card.
Can I just drink?
No, take a card.
You have to read.
Guys at home, drink.
I drink. You drink. It's me.
I drink, you drink, we all drink. Drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I've
Cheers.
already drank probably.
Do you remember what you were saying though?
She's still drinking.
No, you were talking about messaging.
Well, you said when it comes to start chatting. Well, I think when someone just says something about my photo but doesn't ask me a question, like if they don't say like you look gorgeous, then I would say thank you. But then what? Like you should ask a question, like to get a conversation.
Right.
Well, that's
Don't
marketing
just-
101.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. Don't just talk about yourself. Ask us about us.
Or don't just make a blatant comment. Like you have to ask a question to get a response so that it can start.
a conversation.
Yeah.
Start a conversation. Be witty. Be witty. If you're like a witty person, be witty. We can't always hear what you're texting because
Right.
texting is hard and messaging is hard.
Well, and it's hard to be funny in
But
a
it's
text.
It is, but you can start to get there, and there is a way to get there. Like, I know I have great text conversations with people that I haven't met, and you can tell if there's some good banter back and forth. Like, I like that.
You know what? You can tell that there's some great banter in texting, but
Yes.
when you meet in person, is that chemistry still there?
Right.
I've messaged with people,
Sure.
and it was wonderful. I couldn't wait to meet them. And then when I met him, I was like,
Right.
Oh yeah.
You're
Well,
like,
that's
who
where
was the messaging on your phone?
yeah,
Who
put
is
him
that?
back.
Right. Yeah, I want to talk to that guy.
Well,
no,
and then,
that happened to me recently. I messaged him for like 2 months and met him for a weekend.
I don't
Okay,
want to
but-
message
but-
anybody for 2 months. I want to
No.
meet you. Like, if I like you well enough to go back and forth, I want to meet you. That could be a video chat initially, before we go out and have a drink. You don't have to invite me out for dinner and that big commitment in online dating, but
First of all,
I don't mind having a video chat, because then you can at least, or even a phone call. Oh my gosh, can you pick up the phone and dial a number
nobody
like back
wants
in the
to
day?
go out to dinner on a first date with a guy they never met, because
Or
now
stuck.
you're stuck.
Right.
And
That's
no
when
girl does. No guy or girl does.
you don't have to do that, but I'm not opposed to make a phone
Okay,
call. Let's
sorry,
talk.
guys.
Your dog is
I'm
driving
sorry.
me crazy.
He's protecting me.
From what?
From us?
Probably you guys.
No, he's protecting you from dick pics that are unsolicited
Oh.
in online dating. Don't do it.
That's probably true.
I
He
don't-
does a lot of barking, I have to tell you.
There's a
Okay,
lot
so-
of
Okay,
unsolicited.
speaking of barking, let's get back to the phone.
Barking.
You know, everybody texts, everybody video chats now. Nobody actually picks up the phone and calls and talks anymore.
I love that.
Yeah.
Let's get them back on the phone. How should they? I love it when they call and say, "Hi, I'm blah blah blah," and start a conversation that way.
Don't video call me if you haven't asked if we can have a video chat, but I am not opposed if we're texting or
Right.
messaging on one of the apps. If we're messaging on one of the apps and all of a sudden I see a phone call from you, I will, if we're having a good, there's a good rapport on text, then I'll totally answer the phone. Don't video call me out of the blue, because I'm probably sitting at home with cold cream on my face, or, you know, like under eye stuff.
Cucumbers on your eyes.
Maybe not cucumbers. I'm not that bougie, but but like an unsolicited video call, no. But if you want to pick up the phone and call me, I think that's amazing. Like, that's really cool.
Now, I have a different rule in my life, and this goes to every aspect of my life, business and otherwise. I don't call anyone without a quick text to know that they're available. I don't want anybody
Well,
to call me without
too.
texting to know that I'm
I'm different
available.
in that way. Okay.
Well, of course, they can text us first,
Right,
but
for
pick
sure.
up the phone and talk.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Having a conversation is nice.
Almost everybody I'm
Hearing
in
a
contact
voice.
with always asks to call.
Yeah.
They always
Yeah,
ask.
yeah. Can
they
we talk?
always said, do you have
Yes.
a minute? Can we talk on the phone?
Yes.
Ask us.
I've had that.
Say,
Okay.
can we get off the app and chat?
So you chatted with somebody for 2 months
Yeah, but on the
And
phone.
then-
It was on the phone too. Like a lot. Like
he
a
live
couple
in
times a
the
week
state?
on the phone.
before you even met.
Yeah, because he got really sick. We were supposed to meet like a month prior, and then he got really sick. It was in the hospital for like 3 days. And then when we finally met, I was disappointed because he was really good on the phone.
Maybe he had a really high fever and it did something to him.
Did you have?
But he didn't have the same confidence in real life. That was the sad part.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Aw.
his confidence was way.
How
Confidence
long?
is key.
How long do you want to message before you meet somebody?
I want to meet them right away because I want to know.
Yep.
Right.
Because you don't want to invest that
well,
2 months.
look, you're right. Look what I just did.
You
Yes.
wasted 2 months.
Yeah, and I wasn't meeting anyone else during that time because I didn't want to fuck
You're
it
being
up.
loyal
Yeah.
to the stranger that you
Yeah,
hadn't
which
met yet.
was dumb.
Well, it's nice
Yeah.
of you.
But I don't want to. I don't want to chat with like
Well, yeah,
5
because you
different
forget
guys.
what you told everybody. It's like,
So you have
did
done
I already
it.
tell you that? I can't remember.
Must have been the other guy.
But make it something for the first meeting. Say, make it something. If you're going to meet him right away, make it something simple, like a cup of coffee.
Coffee outside.
Or go meet in a park, someplace.
Yeah.
Pub. Well, not like a dark park, but
Your trench coat and nothing else. Don't do that. Don't do that. What should the guys wear? What should they portray when they meet you? Like, for me, it's be your genuine self.
Yeah.
I'm.
And especially if it's coffee, come as you are. I don't care if you just came from the gym.
I've gone.
In fact,
I've gone on a million coffee
That's
dates
hot.
in my sweats and my baseball cap.
Especially if you're all sweaty and
Sexy. See what she likes? We know what she likes. Tori oh crap, I said Tori. Pick someone and guess the color of their underwear. If you guess correctly, they drink, otherwise you drink. Okay, present company.
I think you've seen my underwear.
That's a whole nother issue. Present company, I'm going to guess that Barbie's not wearing underwear, and that's the color of her underwear is no underwear.
You would be correct.
Wow, imagine that!
Way to go, girl.
Barbie's not
Me too.
wearing underwear. She has to drink. Lucky guess.
Victoria's Secret was out. I love my lingerie. I do. Just was in a rush this morning.
I love lingerie too, but it's like that's an outfit choice. And that's not the outfit I'm wearing right now.
Yes, and that's not an outfit we would be wearing to a first meeting
Exactly.
most of the time.
To the first meeting, even?
Oh, yeah.
To your first meeting, you'd wait.
Okay,
underwear?
online
but you don't
dating.
know,
We're
to
not
your-
talking underwear. Let's talk online
No,
Are we
dating.
No, I'm
talking
talking-
underwear right now?
No, we're not
Why?
talking.
No, because she's not wearing any.
No, we're talking about what to wear on the first date.
Right.
Guys,
but
guys.
in our opinions, like lingerie is an outfit, right? And so
I have worn lingerie as outfits.
I have too. I've worn like a bustier bra with a blazer, of course, because you know me and my blazers.
But what's the guy wearing on a first date or a first meeting? I think a guy, if he's at work and you're meeting at lunch and he works in khakis and a dress shirt, then wear your khakis and your dress shirt. If you just came from the gym, as long as you don't smell, come to coffee in your gym clothes and your baseball cap.
Unless you're meeting someone whose name I shall not mention because she wants to you to come sweaty. So.
Sweaty's okay. Just don't try to get your sweat on me until we're better acquainted.
Okay, let's get back to getting them from online to
offline.
Okay.
So we've got the profile. One thing you guys might want to do is be sure what you really want.
Yes.
Because a
Right.
lot of times they want the happy ending, and it turns out it's a different happy ending they're looking for. You know? So I think they should take stock in that, yes?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think when you're messaging someone, if you're trying to build up to a meeting, that's building up to a meeting, whether it's building up to the phone call or to the text, off of the online app
Right.
into your own actual phone number. So now I've
Right.
trusted you with my phone number.
Right.
Now we're moving into maybe talking on the phone, and then I've heard your voice. You don't sound like you might kill me. I don't know. But then we're going to meet in person. But I know that when you immediately, even on an app, say, "Hey, I really want to see you." It's 11 o'clock at night. What do you mean? Like, let's meet up. It's 11 o'clock at night. You've clearly got a different idea of
Agenda.
what a first
There
meeting
was
might be than
agenda,
I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
So, I would say be respectful because look at we're sexual women. We enjoy sex. We enjoy that, but that doesn't mean that you're a stranger and you're going to drop right into that world.
Yeah,
That's
if you want
not
that,
happening.
hire somebody for that.
No,
if you
when-
Right.
yeah, and like we want to be respected because even though in bed it's a whole different story, we still need that respect.
It's not just that. I don't
Until-
think at our age we gave up on being wooed by someone.
No.
I
I
didn't.
don't think at any age. I have friends that are
Yeah.
20 years younger and 20 years older that are online dating. And again, I always go back to being your genuine self. If you're looking for a good time and a fun time and a hookup, say it. Because there are plenty of girls out there that are just looking for
Right.
a great time and they want to do that. Maybe not on the first date, but maybe they just want to date you a little bit and they date several people. And you know what? If that's what you're into, that's okay.
Right.
You don't have to be looking for your husband or your wife, but be upfront.
Right.
Be a little bit more honest. If you want to see pictures of me where it's not all filtered, and you want to see that I'm actually 49 years old, or then I'll show that to you because that's what I put out there. Don't show me your pictures from 20 years ago and expect that I'm going to be attracted to you when you were playing in a band in college. That's great. Tell me about that later. Tell me about that when we meet. Be who you are today. Be genuine. Be sincere. Because whether you want to hook up or you're looking for your person to be with forever, we're going to find out. We're going
Right.
to meet you. We're going to talk to you. We're going to know.
Right.
and the biggest bullshit isn't going to work.
Right.
Oh
You-
yeah,
you can't.
I can tell you some bullshit.
Right,
Okay, so
right.
I'm a runner, right? So I meet this guy. This was like, I don't even know when I first got divorced, like 7, 8 years ago. I meet this guy online, and he goes, "Okay, yeah, let's meet up and we'll go running together." Okay, so speaking of old pictures, so I meet him at Sunset Park, and it's a big park, right? And I'm wandering around looking for him. He's right in front of me, but he does not look at all like his picture. Like
Honest.
20 years ago, he must have
Who could have
taken
seen that one
that
coming?
picture, right?
So your
He
point,
cannot run.
your point on that is definitely have current pictures. Let's run through
Right.
Well,
what
let me
would
ask
really,
another question though. Let's say you go out, it didn't work out, you feel like there was no chemistry. Do you let him know that? What do
I
you
tell
do?
him exactly. I told that guy. I go, you know what? You lied about your age. You put the wrong pictures. I go, no woman, no decent woman is gonna go for that shit because she's gonna count you as a liar right off the bat,
Right.
and no woman wants a liar,
Right.
right?
and it's very true according to statistics. The things that they're going to lie about are age, money, and weight.
He was heavy.
And I'd
So-
like to say that usually it's men that lie about their age and weight more so than women. And I know we all get a bad rap for it, but in my experience, running a helicopter company, we weigh our guests in before they get on the aircraft. Every time the weight is off, it's a man. It's not a woman.
Yeah.
It's always a man.
I don't lie. I've never lied.
Be honest.
So
Be
here's
honest.
another tip. If you want your compass needle to be pointing north, have a good moral compass.
I love you. I love you. That's a smart lady.
Right?
I've been
good.
friend zoned. I've met with people and they weren't into me in that way.
Okay.
And they miss the boat, but you won't.
Cheers.
Swipe right,
Swipe right.
responsibly.
Responsible right
Swipe
swiping.
responsibly, kids.
Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers.